So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Let's talk later, okay?
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
Serve with pride.
A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Madame Carla's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. There's no family without secrets, 47. But this family seemed to outdo most.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Got it. No power, no work.
Hello, I'm furious. She expects the family to be just any moment now.
How you been?
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide.
We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes.
Sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things happened. I said the next day.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things happened. I said the next day.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though. A dosage table for a lethal poison. Something is circled. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. From the looks of it, you are not the only assassin out to get Madame Carlyle today, 47.
How the Brits can stand it.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Do you wish to plant any such seeds with me before I leave you to it?
I already have. And fruit they bear. You are bold. Not easily like yourself. You are fine at climbing.
Listen, Gregory. Something's off. True, it got worse as motion was.
Token to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Did you get that bird shit off the front screen of my car then?
I did, sir.
You sure about that? Maybe go make absolutely sure.
I'm certain. Already checked. Quite.
Gotta keep that windscreen clean. I just thought of something. I think I lost a button for my cuff yesterday, probably at the graveyard. Did you...
Allow myself, like, I should get back to...
A pin in it. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Sorry.
What a gentleman.
I received the vault token from the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she'll be in trouble if she knows?
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all.
Even an apology. I mean, believing I'm on the dead is exactly how I'd like to spend it.
You faced great obstacles too, I know. Oh, persevere. It is my duty to make that happen.
Do not disturb. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to leave.
Thank you. I'm glad we don't have a problem. Aaron.
Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account.
Hey, how are you?
You know if any new staff has started within the last week?
Not that I know of, no.
Can't be too careful. Part of the job. Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room.
Collector Carlisle here. You need to explain yourself. I demand that you return my call ASAP. Sending a junior affair is gross negligence of your responsibilities and will have consequences for your company and you personally as well. I will make sure of that. Mark my words.
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Oh, please.
He's circling us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards. That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Hey, Rebecca, do you see this about...
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Oh, Wompy. You used to fancy her, didn't you? Maybe you can get an exclusive for one of your papers.
I saw. I don't think my readers care much about pictures of his bits.
Oh, you're such a bore. How you manage to get readers is a mystery to me.
Hard work. Ambition. You should try it, instead of just wasting your privilege. You just sit around doing nothing.
And how is that not using my privilege for good, sister?
Oh, my favourites. You have strong feelings for Thornbridge Manor.
I beg your pardon?
An unusual connection to the place, even though you married into the family.
I do not. I mean, it is my husband's ancestral grounds. Of course I care, but what are you insinuating?
Just an observation.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Let's talk about real family affairs. How's it going with that love life of yours? Still rocking the spinster lifestyle? Come, sit down.
Oh, mind your own business.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs, why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event without one tucked away in a room somewhere. Due diligence always trumped the family.
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Very ridiculous. Imagine the scandal if the firstborn son didn't pick up the torch. That would never happen.
I think you should get off your ass and help me figure out what is going on.
Let's agree to disagree on that one, Rebecca.
Gregory Carlyle?
Quite the detective. Well done. Tell me what else that mastermind of yours has figured out.
I would rather know if your shocking behavior serves other, more sinister purposes than self-amusement.
Intriguing. Go on.
Blusterous personas like yours often reveal a deep and festering boredom, sometimes resulting in risky behavior. Private challenges. Murder, perhaps.
Ha! I like you. Chic. A work of art.
What an odd resemblance to Madame Carlyle's daughter-in-law.
This'll
be good.
Some idiot rang the bell by mistake.
Where's Mother? She called for a meeting, right?
She's not here, so false alarm.
I'd hoped for some news about what's going on.
Come have a drink with me, sis. I can give you some advice on how to relax. Looks like you need it.
I have more important things to do.
There's no meeting. It wasn't Alexa who rang the bell.
What's up, Dad? Are we meeting?
Your grandmother's not here, and she's the only one allowed to call family meetings. No idea who rang the bell.
Toilet smells bad, FYI.
Why waste away in front of
odd resemblance to Madame Carlyle's daughter-in-law.
Mister, is this... Hey, what...
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
He must be so confused. I don't like how Alexa's way of running things impacts our son.
Hi there.
The dead body of Zachary Carlyle, Alexa's little brother. I wonder what happened to him, 47.
Nah, you don't... Hey, how did you get in here, sir? I see you one more time, so help me.
How are you today, sir?
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Mr. Whitmer, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
If you only knew what
I
to
am.
face.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
I wonder what you
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this.
regroup,
The case concerns the death of
close
Mr.
the
Zachary,
gates, and
Madame
wait it out.
Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you.
You want to come a little closer?
It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. This is very useful information, 47. A quick glance, and I can see that you've already uncovered some relevant facts. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first? That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
All kinds of I should probably... Right. Sorry. Don't be stupid. Stop acting like you're 15. You're a grown woman.
Please stay back.
That is the door to Rebecca's room. I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Portrait photographer check out. Verify his identity.
I am ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir. Somebody should document this historic moment. Mother apologizing for a major cock-up.
Right, let's get started. I want to keep this short. I know you have a lot of questions. Some I will answer now. The rest will have to wait. First, Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
What an exit. Old bag's got style. Show what you're made of. Edward, this is your chance.
Oh, God. I have to finish that eulogy.
So many on call for a pretend funeral. These are extraordinary times at Thornbridge
Hello, sir.
Manor.
If they find out how efficient we can be, they'll let half of us go. Don't work too hard, Catherine.
It's no time for jokes. It's not like Madame Carlyle to do something like this. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Emma Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious.
Oh, thank God. It works again. What a relief.
Strange.
Looking good, looking good.
Not that I'm aware.
Just want to keep Madame Carlyle safe.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward. Have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. That must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it. The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting.
Sir.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
No need to panic.
I need some privacy. Thank you.
Mission complete.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir. Listen to this, Emma. Good old Wampy's in a bit of a snag. 16-year-old received 28 intimate pictures of sexual character from Minister. You know he used to fancy my sister.
Why do you buy that gossip?
Hello, sir.
rag? It's so vulgar.
Damn you, Edwards. Answer your bloody phone, you coward! How dare you interfere with my life like this? You're a nobody, a weasel, overreaching your competences. You are in way over your head, and I will make you pay. You can count on that.
Hello, sir.
Ah, my perfect mother. Who would have thought? You fucked up, didn't you? Staging your own death? A major, grandiose cock-up, I'd say.
Be quiet, Gregory.
It shows you're only human, after all. I never would have guessed.
Mission complete.
Air command?
Well done, 47.
Yeah.